is up, guys? Let's see. I think we're turned a little bit this way. Yeah. Cool. All right. So, as you can see up here, we're on a playback. We are going to be trading live today at 10-ish. Yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about these trades on this playback. This is a playback of January 29. So last, I think Friday it was. Yeah, last Friday. 2 Fridays ago, actually. Today's Monday. But let's go ahead and go read these trades. I told myself I wouldn't be trading live if I didn't get 4 in a row, essentially. And we got 4 in a row. So we got a swing high first entry, second entry. The overall trend here is up. And also, since overall trend is up, you want to go against that overall trend with scuff trading. So swing high first entry, second entry. Overall trend is up. Another thing is the fact that it's a spike down, so a 1 tick entry on this guy works out. You saw there. I traded it a little bit earlier, but I was accidentally on the 450 tick chart, and this one actually loses on the 450. But as you can see on this 950 tick chart, it works out pretty well. And so then we treated that as a double top, and again a first entry, second entry, and here's our signal bar, 1 ticker again. That works out pretty well. And then here we got I would only treat that as a double top if it showed up like that as well on the minute chart, and it does. And it's also a swing high too. If there was like another swing here, like this, and then it did the double top, I would not be taking that. But the fact that the last highs are over here, and it's pretty clear that it is. It's not like just a couple ticks. That's a big swing high, and so yeah, we count that as a double top, and you can also count that as a swing high first entry. And it matches up pretty well, so that's the only reason I like it. Just like I said, if it had other swings here and then that, I would not trust it at all, not even debate it. It's just better that way. And then, okay, next trade, we got a swing low first entry, second entry, nice second entry short here. This is still overall downtrend, even though it still looks like the market's moving up at this point. As you can see, it still looks like it's moving up, but we're going, since it's sort of a range day, like a very wide range day, we go off the fact of the most biggest recent moves. And in this case, it's this strong downtrend here. And as you can see, there's probably some trend line in there as well. But we got a swing low first entry, second entry. Since the overall trend is down, that's why we want to buy, and we would buy on a 1 tick entry because it's very sideways still. It's your first opportunity. You didn't really test these lows, and not really. It's like way down here, and if you look at the minute chart, I mean, you can kind of see it like that. But yeah, you want to buy there on a 1 tick entry. It's your first opportunity. Get in the trade, and you get out the trade right there. And I think a non-obvious would have worked as well. Let's see. We got triggered here, then it pushes up here. It might have worked. No, I think this, well, let's see. 25, that's 25 high, so you enter at 25 low, which is right around here. It's 2, 4, 5, 1, 2. So this bar would have came to your stop if you didn't get filled on this bar, unfortunately. So non-obvious, I wouldn't do it. I would debate a non-obvious, but I would do a 1 ticker there. Just because you had your resistance here and you kind of broke through that, so it's definitely an overall downtrend. Then you had a swing high first entry. We're waiting for that second entry, and it finally comes down way down over here. And so it's a spike down. The only reason it's a spike, even though it's a huge move, you don't always consider it as a spike unless there is FOMO involved. And in this case, there's a significant strong amount of FOMO, because if there wouldn't be FOMO, if it was just like this, if this was the last low and you kept breaking down low there, maybe it would have, but it really depends on the market. But the fact that you have all this room to correct, this is definitely FOMO, because people fear missing out, riding all the way back down to the lows, because that's essentially what people are thinking in the back of their mind. So that would be the 4th trade, and you would have got it. So now, how long is that? 5 minutes ish. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna be trading live in just a couple minutes here. Yeah. Let's go. All right. We're in the chill stream today. I got a new pillow, by the way, from Target. All right. This would have been a good sell. on the swing low first entry, second entry, as you can see right here, the swing low first entry, second entry. But we're just waiting for 10 a.m. to come in, and usually the same rules apply in like around 9:55 ish. From what I've noticed at least. And here, 9:51 here, swing high first entry, second entry is your first opportunity. Sell there on a one tick entry, or even an no, obviously we're not getting a trade, but a one ticker would have been what I would have done right here, since your first opportunity to get this trade working up here. Yeah, and good. That would have been a good two sell. So maybe we can even start at 9:50, right? Seems like it starts to slow down just enough after like 9:30 to like 10 o'clock ish. But yeah. All right, first trade of the day. Let's see what happens and how this works out. So we're going for a buy due to the fact there's a lot of resistance here. I'll just auto cross, and overall trend would essentially just make it down. Downtrend. So make sure we're not attached to the bars. That way, when the new bar gets created, yeah, essentially we want the arrow and that F there. I think it's good to place it now. It's gonna be a long video, boys, because I don't want to take my hands off. Oh, good.
Just do that, like have her in front of the TV, kind of like hold her down.
Okay.
And just like kind of like
Little by little.
and
What time does she take it again?
every 4 hours.
Okay, so at 2. Stella Sicki. They're going to the funeral right now for Sylvia's uncle. They haven't seen him for years. For like 6-7 years. The last time I saw him was like before I even came to the family. Maybe even a little bit before that. Alright, I think this is gonna be the trigger bar. This is either this is gonna trigger here or the bar right after this guy. But this will be our signal bar essentially. I think so. I've seen this dance before, you know. Or maybe not. Alright. Oh, you're gonna feed her? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn off my camera. Peace out. Alright. Think you still hear me? Alright, cool. Alright. Overall trend is definitely down. Alright, no matching lows. So this is still our signal bar. Just making sure everything is correct. Overall trend is definitely down. It's a big move down, and since it's a range day, the biggest move is essentially going to become the overall trend. So in this case, a big spike down after all that resistance. Overall trend is down. Still our signal bar. Matching. All right. I think we're safe to push that in right there. Alright, now we have to indicate whether or not this is going to be FOMO. I think there's a little bit of FOMO involved into here. But the fact that we didn't break it below this yet, I don't think there's too much FOMO involved here yet. So it's not a spike. There it is. Wee. Oh. Oh, it's a beautiful baby Tawita. Nice. All right, so good read. Ton of resistance there. Good thing we didn't take it as an uptrend. So good read. There's a ton of resistance right there. Overall trend becomes down. The biggest move becomes the overall trend, and then the biggest move there is a downtrend. So buying there is the best option. Nice. Actually, a non-obvious sell would have also worked if you would have took that as an uptrend. I mean, that's probably a good trade too, but we got it either way. And I think both work out the same because it's almost like divided in half if you think about it, because that was also correct, but then also correct was an uptrend. The fact that we pushed down that far and pushed up that high could have also indicated the fact that we were on an uptrend. So a non-obvious sell would have been also very good there. If you had a runner, that would have been the best trade. No new swing high yet. Am I recording? Yes. Also, I have a position on TD Ameritrade. If you remember, or if you watched the previous video, you remember. No one's watching this right now, so obviously it all comes out at the same time, right? But essentially, back when I first started trading in March of last year, I started on TD Ameritrade and through the app. But this is through the actual website, and I just want to hold stocks just for the fun of it. And right now, I'm holding two Six Flags stocks just because I love Six Flags. And I remember in high school in social studies or something, social science, we had a fake stock. I had no idea what the teacher was talking about. She just said pick a company, and then I remember at the end of the year I had made the most money from like all the classes holding Six Flags stock, which makes sense because when the school year ends, it's summer, right? Yeah, and when the school year starts, it's winterish, like getting into winter, and it was getting into winter at that time. It's not like we started the school year and just started investing in the stock right away, but it was like a little bit into the year, and then I invested in. So it was just a coincidence I invested at that time, and yeah, I'm hoping I don't leak anything here. But yeah. Account value is not necessarily $1. Since I started, I had $101, so we're up $3.60. Boy, let's go. I don't know, that genuinely excites me so much, probably more than I ever should, but it's just so exciting to know. And yeah, I remember it was the two companies that did well. Me and another kid, he invested in Gucci, and that did really well too. Yeah, I was in second place. He had the highest one. Come on, it was Gucci. That's when Gucci had exploded back in 2011 to 2012. Yeah. So yeah. How long was that? 8 years ago? Oh, that's not too bad. 9 years ago? Oh my god, wait. That's 10 years ago. Holy smoke. Time flies. 10 years seems so short nowadays. Now years. I'm talking too much. Alright, but yeah, I just wanted to share that. It's so exciting. I don't know, I'm genuinely excited. I kind of hope the stock breaks down a little bit more or goes down so I can buy more stock just to have it, even if it goes down to zero, because I love Six Flags. They deserve all my money. Give me all my greatest childhood memories, I think. Well, at least most of them. Well, my teenage, not even teenage. I guess early preteen to teenage years. Yeah, teenage years. Memories, because my childhood memories were a little bit different, but yeah, this is turning into a history lesson. Yeah. All right, that was a swing high first entry, second entry, and that would have been a nice sell right there. Very good trade. Oh, actually, right here, a swing high first entry, second entry, nice, fantastic sell. Sell would have been great right there too. So two good trades. Let's see. You definitely would not get stopped out because that's a 2, 4, yeah, 5, yeah. Good trade. I was helping out. Today's a funeral, so I'm just helping out as much as I can. But good to know that these strategies are working. I might just end it right here. just to stay with the kids and stuff like that. But yeah, so actually, I think that's gonna be it for today. We went up 750, so that's pretty good. Just sales and taxes, wow. Let's actually calculate real quick. 7.5 times 0.23, because 23% tax usually, so $1.75, and then that's 6 plus 61 cents. 51, 61. Let's say 61. So $2.33, $7.50 minus $2.33. We're at $5.00. So went up $5. Hey, that's better than being negative, am I right? So I call it a good day. Good day. And yeah, that'll be it. Peace out. Thanks for watching, guys.